that I have the distinct honor of introducing is Mysa Abdelrahman of the class of 2019. Mysa is majoring in biology and aspires to become a physician who researches Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, and other neurodegenerative diseases. This year, she was among the students chosen to attend the Bulldogs United Student Retreat. She is president of the Psychology Club, secretary of Brooklyn College UNICEF, vice president of Model United Nations, and club connector for the International Student Club. In addition, she is a member of the Global Medical Brigades, TEDx CUNY, Muslims Giving Back, HUMED Pre-Health Professions, Islamic Society, Photography Club, Muslim Women Educational Initiative, CUNY Emerging Leader, and the South Asian Health and Development Initiative. Off campus, she was a Kickstarter volunteer with a group that was able to reopen a bookstore in Queens. Mysa?
Hi guys, how are you? I see a couple of familiar faces and a couple of not familiar faces that I hope to get to know by the end of the evening. I'd like to thank everyone at BCAA for considering my application and for bringing me here today, and for thinking that, or believing in me, period, really believing that I have the potential to represent what you guys stand for and to represent what Brooklyn College stands for. I'm actually a biology major and a psychology major with a minor in global studies and neuroscience. Similar to Lyra's story, actually, which actually goes back to the sense of community. My father had early onset Alzheimer's. In 2007, he was diagnosed, and that actually pushed me to do what I'm doing now. I really want to become a doctor because that's what he used to consider me, a doctor. And I want to research neurodegenerative diseases. It's something that's overlooked, I feel. We don't necessarily know what's going on in Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. And as a caregiver, not seeing someone that you've grown up with not know your name or just kind of deteriorate kind of puts you in a place where you learn to appreciate and value everything in life. My father used to work for the United Nations as a translator for Arabic, English, Russian, and French, and to see him get to the point that he was in was one of the most eye-opening things. It was both heartbreaking, eye-opening, and inspirational at the same time, because through his illness, I've been able to direct myself and figure out what I want to do. I know I want to pursue neuroscience and a PhD in neuroscience to fix the problems of that come with neurodegenerative diseases and be a part of that change. So people like Leah who've experienced something that I've experienced can say, we went through it, but now we know that that doesn't have to happen again. We can be the voice of change for these type of issues. And my minor in in global studies is to kind of follow in his footsteps, to give back, to work in the United Nations, or to do something similar to this, to give back to a community, because the community always gives to us. When my father was brought up in Sudan, he had nothing. My grandmother passed away when he was really young. And he used to tell me that our neighbors, or his neighbors back home, would help bring food and kind of, be company for my family, or my father's side of the family, my uncles and stuff. And so that's that's community. No matter where you are, if you're in Brooklyn or if you're in some country way that you never even heard of, there's a sense of community, and it's important for us to give back to that community no matter what we do and whatever dreams we plan to pursue. And so I hope that one day I will be able to live up to the standards that Brooklyn College has set, and that everyone here at the BCAA has set as well. And I really appreciate you guys considering my application and kind of recognizing the efforts that I've done. Also, the bookstore is at Kew Gardens in Queens. If you guys are avid book readers, you should definitely come by, because I think it's important that we all read, as I'm sure we all are. So thank you so much. I'm not great at public speaking, and I'm not terrible at it, so I hope I did well.